guys, and welcome back to the Pioneer Farmhouse. My name is Patricia, and today I have a special little guest in my house. It's my grandson. He is spending the night, and almost always we pre-plan spending nights, but this was a spur of the moment. I went and picked him up in town, and I always have chocolate cake when I know that he is coming, but this time I didn't have one. So when we got here at the house, he asked if we had chocolate cake, and of course I said no. And I had a boxed chocolate cake in the pantry, and I asked him, I said, you want a boxed chocolate cake or do you want a homemade chocolate cake? And of course this kid knows exactly what he wants. He said, no, I want the real food. And to him, it is something that is homemade. Real food is not from a box. It is homemade. It is from scratch. He is 6 years old and he knows that. I flew in and made him a homemade chocolate cake. I went online and found a recipe that was going to be really moist. It turned out wonderful. I'll flip you around and show you. What we're going to do right now is make a quick icing. So I did want to bring you along while we are doing this. I will include the recipe that I used for the chocolate cake in the description, and I will also include the link to where I found it. So the recipe that we used to make this chocolate cake had quite a bit left over, so we made cupcakes to go with it. As you can see there, we've got a nice dozen cupcakes here. So we always have a bundt cake for him. Let's loosen the bottom. So I have one of my green depression plates here. I thought I had some white little paper doilies. All I could find was pink and red. So we are going to place this right in the center. It is very nice and cool. I'm just going to do a very simple powdered sugar icing. I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to do this to my taste. I got one stick of butter. I'm going to stick it in the microwave to soften it. It's been in the freezer. I always leave my stick of butter in the freezer. All right, let's get this recipe started for the icing. I'm just going to kind of make this up as I go along. It's just my usual. I've got 1 tablespoon of cocoa. To this mixture, I added 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of real butter, unsalted, and 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk, and a pinch of salt.
temperature in Yellville?
Currently in Yellville, it's 91 degrees. Due to the current humidity, it feels like it's 98.
And with the leftover batter, we're just gonna dip it in the icing mix. Honey, you want to take a cupcake to go? The cupcakes have cooled, so we're just going to dip it in this icing mix. Give it a turn.
Oh, I don't need a plate.
Hang on.
I don't need one.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Nice plate.
I'm going to put some mini chocolate chips on.
Here, put some on this too.
And then we're going to top these off with mini chocolate chips. Alright guys, there you have it. A beautiful homemade chocolate cake. Enough left over to make cupcakes and a nice little bundt cake also.